Hello there. I hope you're doing well. It's Loren, and I'm coming to you from Tanglewood in Costa Rica. I decided to sit outside today with the laptop. I thought maybe I would share the kittens with you again, and I thought I would sit in a chair and get off the floor this time. It's okay. It's just harder with the screen. This is a lot easier, being able to see the screen instead of having to keep changing the angle. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic week and preparing for a beautiful weekend. I know in many parts of the world where some of you are, it may not be the most beautiful weather ever. Right now it's still, mid-January, and so it can be pretty cold in many places. Not so much here. Not so much here. Here it's gorgeous. It's sunny. You can see the top of my head is in the sun. I scooted over this way to get out of the sun, but that's about all the network cable I have. Hopefully the cats don't jump on it and pull it out of my computer. So if you lose me for a second, that's probably what happened. So I don't have anything in particular today that I wanted to talk about, but if you have questions, I am very happy to answer them. I'm going to try. Bear with me. I'm going to try changing directions. I'm going to move this over here, and I'm going to swing around. I think the top of my head won't be in the sun that way. There we go. It's probably going to be a little bit more comfortable. All right. So if you have questions, feel free to mention them. Unable to connect to chat. Okay, so I apologize if you are making comments here, posting, saying hello, whatever you might be doing. Unfortunately, I cannot see that for some reason. I don't know why, but right now it seems to be hidden. I don't know if this has to do with the quality of my connection. Hey, keep your face out of there, please. I'm not sure, but let me get this guy because he's trying to get into my water glass, so I'm going to pick him up off the floor. Okay, so I see we've got a group here, and I apologize. I can't see your messages. If you're saying anything, I don't know why, but I don't seem to be able to see that. I just have a message that says cannot connect to chat for some reason, which means I guess it's going to be all me today. Normally I'm answering questions, and honestly, I wasn't prepared for that. So I'll give you something off the cuff. Let's see. You know, one of the things I'm constantly hearing now, and I mean, trolls on my YouTube channel right here pushing their meat-based diet, which, you know, it's honestly, I have a lot of trouble. You can't chew on that, please. I have trouble imagining that people can somehow still justify this. The science is so clear. What the science says is that vegans live longer, are healthier, have lower rates of disease, et cetera, et cetera. And so, you know, how anyone, this is chai, how anyone can convince themselves that there's some, and then it's even justifiable because, you know, again, I know it's true for me, it's true for many people. As soon as I realized that I didn't need to eat animal products to be healthy, and again, the science is abundantly clear. Not only can we be healthy without animal products, we can be healthier. So it'd be different. I mean, if we were obligate carnivores like this guy right here, okay, Chai has to eat meat to be healthy. You can feed a cat other than meat, but they're not going to be as healthy because they're obligate carnivores. This is what they actually need. We are not obligate carnivores. We are frugivores, just like our closest primate relatives. Our digestive physiology is the same. Okay. Again, this little tiny kitten here, about 2 months old now, even when he's full grown, okay, his digestive tract will be roughly 2 times the length of his body, something like that. Your digestive tract, ouch, your digestive tract is 4 times the length of your body, okay, 4 times your height, roughly. And more than that for some of you. It's 4 times my height, much more than that. What am I saying? If I were 8 feet tall, it'd be 4 times my height. But it's more than 5 times my height. It's It's 5.5 times. Chai, get off there. Chai. I'm going to have a problem here. He's playing with the internet cable, which is stretched across the air from the door. So it's if he puts any weight on, it's going to come right out of my computer. And there's 4 other kittens there. So, our digestive tracts are relatively short compared to our size, okay? And that's because we're intended to eat a diet which is almost completely non-toxic to us. Whereas these guys eat a high protein, high fat diet, and there are many toxic byproducts that they have to eliminate as a result of that. That's why their digestive tract is short, so they can immediately eliminate the garbage, right, and get rid of that toxic stuff. And again, this is why you feed your dog, you take it for a walk, an hour or 2 later, and there goes the dinner. Where in a well-functioning human body, you eat a meal, and it's 8 to 12 hours before you eliminate anything, right? It's not happening at nearly the same rate. It's funny, I never notice how my shirts are all sideways or bunched up until I sit down in front of the camera. We have a much slower digestive tract. That's because we're eating stuff that's completely non-toxic. So, this should be obvious, right? Completely different digestive physiology. These guys don't sweat, no matter how hot it is. Fortunately, it's not that hot here, but no matter how hot they get, they don't sweat to cool down. They pant, okay? It's a far less effective way to cool down. Why do they do that then? Their bodies pant because they can't afford to telegraph to their prey where they are. Okay, if they're sweating, their prey is going to smell them much more easily. We sweat because we're not concerned about that, because mangoes and papayas don't run away when we go hunting for them. Okay, our fruit isn't trying to escape us. In fact, fruit is the least karmic diet of the world because the fruiting plant, the papaya plant, the mango tree, the banana, the melon plant, they're making fruit specifically in order to get the seeds distributed into the ground. They want that fruit to be eaten. So it's not only not hurting the plant if we eat the fruit, theoretically, technically, we're helping the plant. Here, in fact, a lot of those seeds go right back into the ground, and that's the point, is to propagate the species. That's why fruiting plants make fruit. Needless to say, no animal wants to die. And I don't know if you're religious, I'm not, but if you're religious, there's a very clear commandment from the Old Testament which says what? Thou shalt not kill. Okay? Thou shalt not kill. And that means, how do you justify consuming an animal when there's no need to? I see the sun is now coming over the wall, so we may have to change direction again. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try something a little different. So what I'm trying to do is if I turn around here, as long as my cable is, my face will be in the sun, and I've already had a bit of sun today because I was out in the garden. I'm going to see if I can change direction one more time. Hopefully this will be the last time. And let me see which way works. Is that going to work? I'm going to give you a different angle. Come over here. I guess pretty much what I had before, but I'm going to stay a little further away from the sun than before. It's not going to work. You're going to have to stay close over here. Let's see if that's going to work. Okay. Even there. As soon as I lean back, and this is probably going to get worse as over the next 30 minutes or so that I'm going to be with you, but we'll see. I'll do my best to make it work. We just may keep changing positions. So you want to be really clear about this, okay? Every species has digestive physiology, specifically